Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
The Ondo State Command remains resolute in its mission to ensure the protection of lives and property and to maintain law and order across the state. In line with this mandate, the command has intensified its operational activities through a multidimensional approach anchored on intelligence-led policing, community collaboration, and the strategic deployment of technology. Our operatives now leverage forensic tools, real-time surveillance, digital tracking, and coordinated data analysis to proactively detect, disrupt, and dismantle criminal networks operating within and beyond the state. These capabilities, coupled with robust intelligence cooperation and public support, have led to a number of recent successes in tackling crimes such as kidnapping, armed robbery, courtesan, sexual offense, sexual violence, vehicle theft, and ritual killings. This press briefing is aimed at updating the public on several high-impact investigations, major arrests, successful rescue operations, and critical recoveries have effected in the past few weeks. These breakthroughs are a testament to the professionalism, dedication, and evolving capacity of Ondo State Police Command to meet the ever-changing dynamics of crime in our society. Below are summaries of notable cases recorded. Recovery of stolen vehicle and arrest of suspects specialized in car theft. On 6 July 2025 at about 19:00 hours, the Command's control room received credible intelligence that a white LT bus with registration number Lagos LND 407YF, loaded with packs of yogurt and reported stolen from Lagos State, was heading towards the Ore, Benin axis. A team of detectives from Ore Area Command, acting swiftly on information, mounted an aggressive and coordinated stop and search operation, which led to the interception of the vehicle at a filling station in Ore. Two suspects, one Jimoh Abdulmumini, age 28, and one Jeremiah Lebegwe, age 50, were apprehended at the scene. During interrogation, Jimoh, the principal suspect, confessed to steal the vehicle belonging to one Pastor Shegun of Bagada, Lagos State, stating that he was employed as the driver of the vehicle, which gave the opportunity to perpetrate the act. The suspect and resident are currently in police custody. Investigation is ongoing and they will be charged to court upon completion of the investigation. Arrest of a suspected armed robber in Ore. In a renewed effort to rid Ondo State of criminal elements, the command recorded another breakthrough with the arrest of one agent, Oluwatobi, a notorious armed robber who operates with a gang of 3 others at large. On 8 July 2025 at about 21:30 hours, the suspect and his gang robbed one Michael Egaji, male of Emmanuel Street, Ore, of his Nokia phone valued 25,000 naira at a hotel in Ore. Following the report lodged by the victim at Ore Division Headquarters, detectives from the division commenced the discreet investigation, aided by credible intelligence provided by the complainant. This led to the arrest of the suspect on 10 July 2025. Efforts are ongoing to apprehend the fleeing gang members. Rescue of a kidnapped victim, Akoko. Operations of Supare Akoko Division, led by the DPO and in collaboration with local hunters, successfully rescued one ABDUCTION of number 2 Ikese ADEKUNLE of Akoko, who earlier escaped from the hands of kidnappers. The rescue was as a result of bushcombing operation initiated following a report received on the 9th July 2025 at about 21:00 hours from one Idowu Adejoro. Intensive investigation is ongoing to apprehend the perpetrators. Rescue of an abducted student and arrest of 4 suspected ritualist abductors. On 1st July 2025 at about 14:00 hours, Honorable Orowole Akinwale Adamson of number 27 Temidayo Street, Ayeka, Okitipupa, submitted a petition to the Command Special Operations Squad, reporting that his daughter, Orowole Laughter, a 17-year-old 100-level student of Olusegun Agagu University of Science and Technology, had left home on 25th June 2025 to an unknown destination and could no longer be reached. Following a diligent and technology-driven investigation, it was discovered that the victim was in AKURE on the same day she left home. later traveled to Ilesha, Osun State on 29 June and returned to Akure on the 30th June 2025. Surveillance was immediately mounted at the commercial bank in Alagbaka, Akure. Acting on a well-coordinated plan with the cooperation of the victim's family, a certain amount of money was strategically paid into account to prompt a withdrawal. This intelligent move led to the arrest of one Ayomide Emmanuel Luli, age 25, at the scene on 7 July 2025, when the victim was under instruction from her captors attempting to withdraw the money. Further investigation led to the arrest of one Iretomiwa Festus, also a student of that same school, who lured the victim under false pretenses. 3 incision marks were discovered on the victim's left hand, indicating ritual activity. The suspect confessed to taking the girl to an Ogboni cultist in Ilesha for initiation. The said cultist, one Chief Awe Akinyele, age 42, was arrested on the 9th July 2025. He admitted that the ritual was performed by one Akuna, now at large. A white cloth used during the initiation was discovered during research at his residence. The victim is currently receiving medical care and psychological support. Meanwhile, efforts are ongoing to apprehend the fleeing suspect. The arrested individuals had actually been charged to court upon conclusion of the investigation. This case underscores the importance of effectiveness of timely cooperation and collaboration between the police and the public in ensuring that justice is not only served but also seen to be served. Arrest of suspected cultists in Rufus Giwa Polytechnic Owo. Following a complaint that on the 9th July 2025 at about 21:00 hours, one Fajorin Femi, age 29, was assaulted inside an examination hall at Rufus Giwa Polytechnic by members of the Eye confraternity, led by one Olabi Tobilola, age 21. Police operatives, led by the DPO, swiftly moved into action. Olabi Tobilola was arrested at Otakpete, Owo. He confessed to being a member of the Eye confraternity that was initiated in 2020 by one county. Efforts are ongoing to arrest the other court member. Suspect will charge to court at the conclusion of the investigation. Vehicle theft syndicate busted. Arrest of suspects and recovery of stolen vehicles. On 12 July 2025, the Command Special Weapons and Tactics SWAT team of Akure made significant arrests and recovered a stolen Toyota Corolla vehicle. 2 Toyota Corolla vehicles reportedly stolen from major towns in Ondo State, particularly AKUGHA, Ore, and Akure. Through a well-coordinated operation guided by technological tools, so suspects were arrested on 6/7/2025. 8 more were arrested across the states line of Ondo, Edo, Lagos, and Ogun. They confessed to stealing the vehicles and selling them to various buyers. Further investigation revealed that Paul Niwa, a member of the syndicate, was responsible for bringing buyers and receiving a share of proceeds. One Toyota Corolla 2005 model was recovered from him, while others remain unaccounted for. Actually, this particular one, I think there is a doctor somewhere in that AKUGHA that identified one of the Corolla, and we are expecting to come along with the documents so that we'll be able to release the vehicle to him. Kidnapping, rape, armed robbery, and murder of 2 ADEKUNLE AJASIN University AKUNGBA-AKOKO students. Following a petition dated 24th June 2025 submitted by G.O. Omedu and Co. legal practitioners on behalf of one Emmanuel Peter Oshagari Village, Akure, Ondo State, the command launched an intensive investigation into reported abduction of his younger brother, one Abba John Friday, 25, and his friend, Oka Andrel Eloho, 19, both students of ADEKUNLE AJASIN University, AKUNGBA-AKOKO, who went missing on June 20, 2025. Upon receipt of the complaints, the tests from the anti-kidnapping swung into action. Forensic tracking led investigators to Computer Village, Ikeja, Lagos, where an iPhone 14 Pro Max belonging to one of the victims was recovered from one Abdul Muhammad Mubarak, 38. Mubarak confessed to purchasing the phone from one Ojo Michael, whose arrest subsequently affected in Aramoko, Ekiti. A Lexus RS 350 vehicle belonging to the victim was also recovered at the point of arrest. Under interrogation, Ojo Michael confessed to participating in the robbery, abduction, and eventual murder of the victims. He further disclosed that the operation was masterminded by one Onadele Femi, the landlord of the male victim, who allegedly engaged in another accomplice and further scholar currently at large. To carry out the crime, investigations revealed that the sum of 800,000 was transferred from the victim's account, that's the male victim now, account during their captivity. Michael also admitted to raping the female victim. Upon recognizing him and unmasking his identity, she was executed along with her friend to prevent them from exposing the perpetrators. Their bodies were subsequently disposed of at separate locations between Agbado and Ondo, Ekiti. Further investigation led to the arrest of Oladile Femi, who during confrontation confessed to initiating the plot and aided in the concealment of the murder. Acting on his confession, detectives recovered the body of the female victim in the bush near Ondo, Ekiti. It has since been deposited at the General Hospital mortuary for autopsy. Efforts are ongoing to recover remains of the male victim, who is believed to have been dropped in the river by an accomplice still at large. This case stands as a tragic reminder of the brutality of premeditated crimes and devastating consequences of betrayal and greed. The victims, young promising undergraduates, were senselessly raped, murdered in cold blood. The commander assures the public that efforts are ongoing to apprehend the remaining suspects at large, recover the remains of Abba John Friday, and bring all responsible parties to justice. Updates on the alleged violation of 12 years old by a chief. Following the completion of the investigation, the case has been charged to court accordingly by the command. Arrest of notorious cultists plotting deadly attack on Federal Polytechnic Ileoluji SUG election. The command also wishes to inform the general public of the arrest of a notorious cultist and long-wanted fugitive linked to a series of violent court-related attacks, including alleged murder and other heinous crimes within Ondo and its environs. On 15th July 2025, at about 14:00 hours, operatives of the command, acting on credible intelligence, successfully tracked down and arrested one Mohammed Taufik, 28 years of age, a known and active member of the proscribed Alora confraternity. The suspect, who had been on the command's wanted list for a considerable period, was apprehended in his hideout in the Ileoluji, where they are going to concealment after escaping arrest in Ondo town. It should be recalled that 13th July 2025, at about 22:45 hours, suspected cultists of Alora confraternity launched an unprovoked violent attack at Temple Club and Bar in Ondo, during which several innocent individuals were injured. Preliminary investigations have linked Mohammed Taufik to this attack, along with other violent crimes, including suspected murder, armed assault, and court rivalry clashes that have disrupted public peace in the area. Further intelligence at the disposal of the command revealed that the suspect was actively plotting a massive and deadly attack aimed at disrupting the forthcoming Students' Union government election at the Federal Polytechnic Ileoluji. He had reportedly concluded arrangements to launch coordinated attacks before, during, and after the election process, in a bid to instill fear, manipulate the outcome, and assert dominance on behalf of his core group. His timely arrest of the suspect has effectively neutralized the impending threat, and his tension has so far yielded critically towards dismantling the broader cultist network responsible for widespread insecurity in the region. He is currently in police custody and assisting with ongoing investigation. Efforts have been intensified to arrest the remaining fleeing court members, while surveillance and intelligence operations have been stepped up to ensure the safety of students, residents, and integrity of all democratic processes in the state. In conclusion, the recent successes recorded by the Ogun State Police Command underscore our unwavering commitment to protecting lives and property across the state. From the rescue of the kidnapped victims and the arrest of ritualist cultists to the disbandment of cartel syndicates and the resolution of complex murder investigations, these achievements are a testament to the effectiveness of proactive policing, interagency collaboration, and invaluable support of the public. While the number of suspects remain at large, we wish to assure the public that relentless efforts are ongoing to apprehend all fleeing individuals, bring them to justice. The command remains fully dedicated to ensuring that no criminal act goes unresolved, and the perpetrators of these heinous crimes are being held accountable under the law. We urge members of the public to remain calm, vigilant, and cooperative. Timely and credible information from the public continues to play a vital role in our operation. We encourage everyone to report suspicious activities to the nearest police station. The Ondo State Police Command will not relent in its duty to ensure the safety and security of all the residents. Before I round up, I want to mention that you can see the students from the ADEKUNLE, they came here to appreciate the command and the police force in general. and the command in particular, for the human job we did over that, the arrest of those responsible for the deaths of their colleagues. They appreciated us, and we have assured them that we will be for the security in that their community, especially within that their campus, where the students are staying, whether they are staying within or outside the hostel, the school hostel. We are going to make sure we be for security around them. And as a matter of fact, I've directed the area commander and the DPO to ensure that they embark on aggressive surveillance patrol, visibility policing, and they have equally assured me that they will be giving us updates on what is happening within their campus. And I've told them, advised them not to take laws into their hands. We are on top of it. The investigation on that their matter is still ongoing.
Inside the Niger Delta,